Good morning, this is Sharon from the House of Prayer, and I'm here to bring you Jesus' Forerunner at the End, Word from God, received by Bertha Dudde. Someone amongst you shall emerge and bear witness of my coming in the clouds, and when you hear him, you will know the end is near. He is one of the purest. He is full of love and kindness, and therefore closely united with me. He is a comforter and friend to you humans, our liberator from emotional distress. He is spiritually illuminated and knows about the last judgment. Therefore, he will warn and admonish people in my name. He will fight for me and my kingdom and be fully enlightened, and thus he will also know where your church is represented. Consequently, he will emerge from amongst those to receive my teaching from above, and due to his way of life, due to this lover for his fellow human beings, he will also be taught from above, because he will still have to accomplish a final task, to be my forerunner prior to my return. For the time is fulfilled, the prediction of the prophets are coming to pass, and thus he too will have to appear. He will descend from the kingdom of light to earth for my sake, in order to announce me to people who are suffering from adversity and distress. He will bear witness of me, since his voice will be my voice, and anyone who listens to him listens to me. However, he will not stay with you for long. Until you recognize him, he will indeed live in your midst, but my adversary will persecute him and provoke people against him. He will preach love, but people will listen to him with hatred. They will pursue and try to kill him, but I will know how to protect him until his hour has come. For he has to complete his mission. He has to prepare a path for me. He has to upload the flock of my children, inform that the Lord's return is at hand, and once he appears, not much time will be left. His words will ignite and arouse the lazy and undecided from their sleep, for he will only be a mouthpiece for me. Through him, I want to openly express myself first one more time, and once again he will be a voice that cries in the wilderness, whose only return, because I will need a strong worker in the end, a worker from above to help humanity. Yet the world will hate him and spare no means to eliminate him, even though he will only speak and do good, but the world will be descended into darkness, and all lights will have gone out. Consequently, a bright light will appear on earth, and all bearers of light fetch ore from for themselves to brighten their own light again, which will be the people who endeavor to extinguish. All true people of faith will recognize him as the forerunner of my return, and they will know that the time is fulfilled when I can be expected, and with me will be the last judgment. They will take his words to heart, because they sense that it is I who speaks through him, and that I announce my coming through him, who is my messenger. His destined since eternity. but he will have a difficult time with people who worship the world and reject his admission and warnings. Yet he will not shy away from trying to kill him, in spite of the fact that he will prove helpful towards all people, and many will also accept his help. The former one want to prevent him from completing his mission, but I will not recall him into my kingdom until he has prepared the path for me, until he has proclaimed my coming to all who long to behold me, whose faith he has strengthened, because he will only proclaim what he receives through me, through the inner word, and through the remarkable working through the Spirit within himself. Amen. Malachi chapter 4, verses 5 and 6. See, I send the prophet Elijah to you before that great and dreadful day the Lord comes. He will turn the hearts of the parents to their children, and the hearts of the children to their parents, or else I will come and strike the land with total destruction. Revelation chapter 11, verse 3 and 4. And I will appoint my 2 witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. They are 2 olive trees, the 2 lampstands, and they will stand before the Lord of the earth.